Avengers Age of Ultron continues to thrill audiences and dominate the box office, Chris Evans and several of his co-stars were recently asked about the upcoming Captain America Civil War. Evans suggests that the film is really a lead into the next Avengers films. Evans said the following: "It's the jump off into the next Avengers Infinity War. So Cap 3 is going to be set up of the real battle, so there are a lot of people." In the same interview, Mark Ruffalo, who plays Dr. Banner, aka the Hulk, confirmed that he will not be in the film. John, do you buy or sell Chris Evans' comments about Civil War?
Okay, let's be very clear here. I'm so excited about this movie. Can't wait to see the movie. The movie's going to be awesome, blah, 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 blah. But I sell the comment. And I'm hoping he misspoke, because if Captain America Civil War is simply going to just be a setup film for the next film, then you're missing a huge opportunity to just focus on what this movie can be. I'm going to hold on to the hope that he just misspoke, but if we're just talking about the comment, do I buy or sell the comment? I sell the comment. Christian?
I buy the comments only because I think basically saying the same thing, though, because I think that what he meant was that this will be the setup, the events. It's like, it's not a standalone film. It's an event that once all these big, huge things happen in Civil War with all these characters, you're going to be ready for the next Avengers. And the setup, because of the events that do happen and because of all the characters that you'll be focusing on, I understand I understand what he was saying as more, it's not just like, oh, this is just kind of a throwaway to set up for the next movie, is where I think some people could take that. But I think it's because there's so much going to be happening. And one of the issues I had with the Avengers was that I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I just didn't feel that there was so much set up to this next one. And it didn't have to be, because the Avengers was its own movie, but there were still events we knew were coming because of the announcement that Marvel made. That, hey, we're getting Civil War. Now, if they had never made that announcement, maybe it's another conversation, but they did. Just the way that they announced Infinity War. So I'm glad that they're announcing, hey, look, there's going to be events that happen in this movie that will further their storyline in Infinity War. So I buy it.
See, I sell the comments because I think that that's already implied. I think that we all know, we're familiar enough with the MCU that we know that when they make a movie, there's going to be little fingerprints that we can go back and say, oh, remember, then that's what started, and we saw that follow up in the next movie. So we don't need to be spoon-fed that, oh, this is going to be a setup for Infinity War. I was really excited that Civil War was going to be a standalone film where we get that story between Cap versus Iron Man. Black Panther's going to be hanging out. Maybe Spider-Man hangs out. So I don't need to know that this is a setup for Infinity War. I get that. I was there. I saw when they set up the slate of films, like, oh, then this movie, then this movie, then this movie. I would actually prefer if this was just a sequel to Cap, if this was Cap 3, as opposed to Cap Civil War, which is something totally different. That is two of our heroes going against each other. You can tell me that story for 2.5 hours, and you don't need to give me that much setup for Infinity War, because I know that's coming already.